in this video, I'm going to tell you perhaps a secret to being successful, but it shouldn't be a secret. Everybody should know it. And that's character, one of the key ingredients to success. And listen to me, I'm not just ranting or going on some soapbox. I'm going to tell you the story about it. A friend of mine, very good friend of mine, I brought him into this business years ago. He's very, very successful. And the guy's got character, and he's very much out to help people. And I believe that's why he's successful. But let me tell you the story. First of all, one time we were selling an annuity to a woman, and there was, it took a little while. She had a lot of money, and there was a lot of accounts, and we were working on it. So we had to come back like a week later. And in between the time we left her home and we came back, she had informed me that my friend, my associate, my business associate, was there and had replaced her toilet. So, because but while we were there, he went to the bathroom, and it was just, he said it was just, and he never told me this, but he just said it was terrible. The bathroom was, it was a mess. And I know this could go in an area of, doing favors for people to get business, but let me continue. Then I one time had sent him to help a friend of mine who I did not or could not for whatever reason take care of. Not a friend of mine, a client of mine. They were an existing client. They needed something. He went and took care of them for me. I just asked him to do it. And of course he was getting paid, so he did it. Having said that, about a year later, I'm with this person, and it was a woman, and she had told him about somebody at her church, somebody that lost power to their home, and they were having a real hard time. He found out who it was, went and bought a kerosene heater or a generator or something, and I forget what it was, and took it to their home, dropped it off, and told them, this is so-and-so, the woman that he had talked to said you needed some help, and this is yours. And just got in his car and left. This woman told me this about a year later. My friend never told me. He never mentioned it. I would have never known. But then the kicker is I'm at this house, and the guy's like, oh, you're not going to sell me anything. He goes, and we were standing on his front porch, and he goes, my agent actually changed my flat tire on my car. And he's pointing at his car, sitting in the driveway. He said, there's no way. And I never asked him to do it. He just did it. He told me, get the jack, open the trunk. And he didn't tell me to get the jack. He said, just open the trunk. And I opened the trunk, and next thing you know, he started changing my tire. And I said, and I asked him, was his name? I don't want to say the guy's name, but was it so-and-so? And he goes, yes, how did you know that? It's just like, and it was my friend, of course. And it was so random. It's like I'm in the middle of nowhere, upstate South Carolina, and I run into this, but that guy's just successful. He's not out, he's not out to sell so much as he is to do good and help people. And I'll tell you something, when I'm out selling, I'm never trying to sell insurance. It's never on my mind, I got to go in here and make a sale. I just go in, and for the first, and this might be something that you could use, for the first 5 minutes, just expect there is no sale. I'm not selling anything here. I don't think that, but I'm just conditioned to just talk and say, hey, how's it going? How you doing health-wise? And I ask them questions, like if they say they have problems, I'll ask them, like, do you sleep well? Because I'm interested. I really am. I want to know, is this person getting a good night's sleep? And, when they say they are, I'm like, well, that's good. That's really good, because that's important. I try to lighten things up for them, and I make them laugh some. I'm the same in somebody's house as I am anywhere, everywhere else. And this is it. This is what you get. And they appreciate it, and they see the genuineness of it, and they actually respond to that. And just as I told you, my friend who has clearly helped other people in a big way, significant way, and that's just the type of person he is. He's got character. He's got he's got deep character, and it radiates, and people buy from him because of that character. I'd like to think the same for me. Maybe I'm not changing any flat tires. Although the other day I did change a tire for a young lady, but that's another story. I would give you these words of advice. Go try to help people. Don't try to sell anything. And if you are just struggling, try this. For the next week, just go out and you probably don't want to do this in AEP, but this is being recorded a week before AEP. Just go out and talk to people. Don't even try to sell anything, and just see that you could be helpful to people for a week. You'll probably make more sales than you would if you never even tried. But listen, I got a couple videos like this I want to get out to you, because I just see so many people struggling, and I just want you to do good. I want you to be successful, and that's it.